Today for math, I wanted to start with some fun addition games using gummy worms. So I'm going to hold up the two groups of gummy worms that I want to combine, and then I'm going to ask you to help me write my equation. So in all of these situations, I'm going to be getting more. So what is that symbol called that we use for getting more? It's the plus sign. Can you make one with me and say plus sign? Plus sign. That means getting more, so I'm going to put that on my board. And I'm not really going to need to erase that because everything today will be about getting more. And then over here, I'm going to use the sign that means the same as. What is that? The equal sign. Right, actually, I bet I can move it over here. Okay. So, I had 2 gummy worms. Then I got 3 more. So now I need to think about how many gummy worms do I have all together? Can you count them? I had 2. I got 3 more. How many all together? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now let's think. What would I write in here? How many gummy worms did I start with? 2. I got more, plus, right, I had 3, and then how many did I have all together? 5. Good. And the way I will also show number bonds today, so that you can see how these same numbers fit in a number bond. We have 2 groups that make up a whole. So what were our 2 groups? I started with 2 gummy worms. I had 3 in my other hand, and all together I had 5. 5 was the total. Say total. Good. Okay, let's try a new one. Okay, this time I'm starting with 3 gummy worms. And this time I'm getting it's hard for me to hold them all. A lot of worms. You'll have to help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I had 3 and I got 5 more. Can you count how many I have all together? I got 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 3 here, 5 here, and how many all together? 8. All right, let's see if you can help me figure out how do I write that. 3, and how many did I have in the other hand? 5, and what was my total? How many all together? 8. Okay, so now can we get these numbers in the number bond? What goes here? 8 was our total. This number, where the 2 lines connect to, always shows how many all together. And then I had 3 in one hand and 5 in the other. Let's read this. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Good, we'll do a couple more. Okay, so this time I'm starting with just 1 lonely gummy worm. And then I got a delivery. And I got 3 more. Ooh, and they were all the same color. So first I had 1, and then I got 3 more. Think about what my total would be. What's the total? 4. Good. Okay, help me write it. I started with 1, and I got 3 more. So 1 and 3 is the same as 4 altogether. Good. So what number goes up here? 4, 1, and 3. Excellent. Let's read our equation. 1 plus 3 equals 4. Fantastic. We will do one more. Okay, this time I'm starting with how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 4 gummy worms and I got 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many gummy worms do I have all together? Double check. 4 plus 4 equals 8. 8 should have been the total that you got. So this time let's start with the number bond. What was our total? How many did I have all together? 8. And it was what 2 groups? First 4, and then I had 4 more. 4 and 4 makes 8. So what should I write up here? 4 plus 4 equals 8. Read it with me. 4 plus 4 equals 8. If you wanted to, you could try the same thing at home with goldfish or apple slices or pretzels or anything that your parents might say is okay. Cheerios is a good one. All right, and now let's do our calendar. Can you get your calendar out? I can't believe, well, actually, I'm not going to say it. I'll have you look for observations on our calendar when we get to the April page too and see if you can figure it out. I need to get myself something to write with. All right, let's start on the first page, counting by tens. 141, 142, 143, 144, 145, 146, 147, 148. And we have talked about this before. Here's what 148 looks like. But do you notice, what do you notice about this row? It all starts with the number 1, but there's more than that. All of these numbers start with 14. A 1 and a 4, 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 a 1 and a 4. And then what do you see after the 1 and the 4? A 1, 2, after the 1 and the 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a pattern, and it's true in each row, except this row has 13s, this one has 12s. We talked about that a long time ago in class. Okay, let's turn to 10 frames. Do your counting. 10, 141, 142, 143, 144, 145, 146, 147, 148. Looks like this. Tally marks. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130, 135, 140, 145, 146, 147, 148 looks like this. 2 more till we make a slash. And now we turn to April. So stop here. What do you notice about April? It's getting close to being over. I cannot believe that. What number do you think today is? So 2 and a 4, that makes the number 24. And can you guess what color the thermometer is today? Today's yellow, and it's even getting close to orange. I can't believe that. Okay, so today is Friday, April 24th, 2020. It's a yellow day. So before we turn to mark our weather, let's count how many days are left in April. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 6 more days left in April. And then do you know what's after April? After April is May. And we have like 4 kids with birthdays in May. So I bet they're excited for May to come and have their birthday. And today is a super sunny day. Do you see any clouds out there? Very sunny. It almost feels like summer. So we'll mark 1 more for sunny. Now I'm up to number 10 on sunny. All right, calendars are done. Thanks so much for all your hard work.